Hello, YouTube. This your boy Chosen for Twos. Just come to you real quick today, kind of throw one out there. I don't want to get too far with too many days beyond me without throwing up a little tad bit of content. And I was just rode a little today, come back home, cleaned up Jenny. Thought I'd give you a little LED show, but I'm not going to go through all the lights. But I just want to talk about something that's very important to all of us, and that is safety. Safety. I'm finding. I'm gonna move closer here and take me a seat. Where in my favorite seat. A lot of people like Lazy Boy. A lot of people like rockers, recliners. I like being in this saddle, on this saddleman right here. And so I just want to talk to you this evening about just for a little while about safety. And I know it's something that's inherent in every one of us. That we know the difficulties, we know the dangers when we pull this kickstand up and jump out there on that road. And so I just want you to understand that we got to be careful. I'm out here on these highways and byways and freeways and thoroughways, expressways, at times when I get out of this small town and get into larger cities. But there was something I did. I've been riding bikes for probably about 38 years altogether, off and on. And I first learned to ride about 38 years ago. And I created a lot of bad habits. A lot of bad habits when I ride, and a lot of bad habits when I'm moving about, and just little idiosyncrasies that can catch you if you're not really paying that much attention, or you are getting a little careless because you want to ride fast and you want to get there, you want to do this, you want to do that. So I learned that I had some bad habits that I need to break, and the best way that I broke them was on last year prior, about 2 years ago. I went and took the safety course. I went to Fayetteville, and I think it's Kodak. Either the ground pounder, or he's ground pounder. He rides with rare with breed, but I think they call him Kodak the most hated. Even though when you meet the brother, you can't help but love him. But he's a wonderful gentleman. Go to Facebook, if you will, and I think he may have some things on YouTube as well. And check out Kodak. He's an outstanding gentleman, brother. But he taught me, so I feel like I was taught by the best, safety that is. I taught myself how to ride just by some instruction. But then to take that next step and go get that course, it gives you a lot of confidence in being out here on this road, especially in traffic, and in confidence in doing your maneuvers. And I think I run across a brother, I'm trying to remember his name, Robert Simmons. I think it may be something Simmons, Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. And I watched his channel, and I went and bought some cones, and I got out there in the parking lot, and I put them out, and I started doing U-turns and stopping and starting and turning from a dead stop, and just slow speed maneuvers. So we have to practice this craft. If you want to be out here and be safe in what you do, you're going to really have to practice what you're doing. And so I just love being out there on the road, but I really would that we would all understand that we really have to be careful out there on the road. And so some folk look at me ride, and they think I'm an aggressive rider because I'm trying to show off, because they look at me and they see me now. Now what I'm gonna do in traffic when I pass by people, I like to ride in a pocket. I like to get some distance between the car in front of me, some distance from the car behind me, and just kind of stay in that pocket. And when it gets too close, yes, I'm going to move. If I can change lanes, I'm gonna take that glimpse in that mirror. I'm gonna get that look over my shoulder and get that actual look back to make sure I'm safe. But when I lean in and I roll that throttle, I'm going. And I know people look at you and they'll say, he's trying to show off, he's doing this, he's doing that, but that's not it. Here's the reality of it. And I want you to say that about me. I want you to look at me and say, look at him. Because you know what now? Now I know you see me. And so I ride somewhat aggressively. I ride safe. I try to make sure that I can go home to my family at the end of the day. When I'm coming up to intersections and I see a busy intersection, I'm always looking for a way out. I'm looking for, if this happens, where can I go? And so I'm always trying to the best of my ability to be as safe as I can out here on these roads, because I'm telling you, I've lost too many friends out here on these twos, and it really affects you. Or I've known the people to get in accidents on these twos that I really know personally, and it begins to affect you. And so when I hear of that, or I have knowledge of people going down, I get on my bike and I ride. I ride for two reasons. I ride to honor them, but I also ride to get that out of my head. Okay, so we really have to be confident in our rides. We have to be safe in our rides, because brothers and sisters, they're not looking for us out there. They're not looking at us out there. And so when I'm riding down, especially I'm in the country, Country folk don't pay attention. Country folk will look right past you. They'll misjudge your speed. And so when I'm coming up to an intersection, yes, I do a little shimmy. I don't shimmy as much as Suge or Miss Celia on The Color Purple, but I move left to right just a little bit to catch people's attention. I try to keep my LEDs on. Sometimes I run them during the day. It depends on where I'm at and what the situation or environment is around me. But I really love being out here. I really love to see people out here, but I want you to be as safe as you possibly can. So I would that if you're an inexperienced rider, or you're just buying another bike, or you're upgrading in the size of your bike, and you haven't taken the safety course, go to a community college, take that course. It's in North Carolina. They do it on a weekend. It starts at 5 o'clock on a Friday for a couple hours, and then Saturday and Sunday, and you get the certification at the end to be able to go to DMV and get your endorsement on your driver's license. And so I would that you would understand this. If you're going to be out here on this road, please, sir, please, ma'am, do it safe, because I want to see you out here on this grind. I want to see you out there on that road. So thank you for listening. If you like the video, I just want to encourage you today. But if you like the video, subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff, and let's push this channel. And I see you out there on the highways, byways, thoroughways, freeways, roadways. Any way I can see you out there, we gonna see you. That's my time right now. I'll hit you on the flip-flop, and I know y'all waiting to see Jenny rolling, and so we're on the way, and we'll talk to you in just a bit. I'm looking forward to see you out there. Look forward to chatting it up at some of these stops. Look like to chatting it up at some of these rallies. I appreciate you. Let ride your ride, as Sensei always say. It's about what you want, what you like. It's about what you desire in your different machine. I don't care what you ride. Let's ride. I'll talk to you on the flip flop. This is Chosen, your boy Chosen for twos. We'll hit you in later.